2015 is marked with sectorial conferences for IndustriALL Global Union. This time we are in Malaysia. During these 2 days, our affiliates in information and communication technologies, ICT, electrical and electronic sectors are meeting here in Malaysia for discussing where we are as global trade union and our strategies on the ground. And the sector is important for particularly Asia-Pacific region. And 100% of digital cameras are produced here in Asia-Pacific. More or less 90% of the iPhones, smartphones are produced here. This is why this time we wanted to come here to Asia, which is now the production base for ICT, electrical sectors. And our affiliates made important reporting about organizing and campaigning. And that is one of our major priorities for IndustriALL Global Union. And the reports show that there are important trade union rights violations, anti-union tactics, legislative difficulties, challenges, collective bargaining certification delays. And this is why we are putting an important weight for union organizing in the sector. I am happy to report that IndustriALL Global Union has already started an active and wide organizing campaign and organizing project covering 6 Asian countries for a 5-year period. Even we have already started to receive important and concrete results on the ground. And the other issue was the confronting global capital. And this sector is dominated by huge multinational companies, the brands, for example, Samsung, that produces more than 220 billion US dollar turnover, which is much bigger than many countries in the world. And there are similar the brands like Apple, like other companies, Foxconn, employing 1.2 million people. So this is why it is very important for IndustriALL Global Union to build union power at global level for confronting such multinational companies. And trade union networking is an important issue. Now, in addition to the trade union networks at Siemens, at IBM, now we are starting with Foxconn, with Samsung. And global framework agreements were also discussed in the sector. Now we are moving forward for increasing the quality of implementation and for making new global framework agreements. Another issue discussed here was the precarious work. Temporary workers, migrant workers, crowd workers, and other types of employment contracts are the major spots of the electronics industry. And now there is a clear commitment by our affiliates to be part of a global campaign against precarious work. And we need to be able to break this trend in the industry that uses very wide spread precarious work in all the countries. Our objective is to be able to eliminate, at least minimize, the precarious work in the industry. And we want to make sure that all the precarious workers can enjoy their fundamental rights like permanent workers. And finally, we discussed sustainable industrial policy, global supply chains. That is a reality for the electronics industry. We analyze how we can overcome the challenges in global supply chains in the electronics sector. We also discussed the trade agreement. ASEAN, for example, TPP, Trans-Pacific Partnership, have quite huge impact in the overall economic environment. And we believe that transparency is key for such acceptance, of such trade agreements. And we really want that there must be free fair trade for social progress for everyone, not just for profit for a handful multinational companies. And there is a real determination here for global level struggle. There is a real commitment from the affiliates for moving forward on the basis of strategic goals of industrial global union, and at the end the delegates adopted an ambitious action plan for the coming 4 years, and IndustriALL global union continues to its journey in the electronic sector with such commitment, and this will continue with the other sector conferences in the months to come.